Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network.
An angel, second class, is sure to earn his wings by the end of today's performance. All that and more on today's Go Island.
Checking out the new MRI. A Victoria man makes the most of his time. And where did Nanaimo's newest landmark come from?
And here comes the scare baby, my kid brother, Harry Bailey. Yeah, come on, Harry. Come on, Harry, give him a push, you guys. Real push, come on. I'm coming, Harry.
Bulldog Theatre at John Barsby is rehearsing for It's a Wonderful Life. We'll find out more about that on today's Go. But first, Kelly Robinson goes behind the scenes to check out the new MRI at NRGH. You're watching the rehearsal of It's a Wonderful Life at John Barsby Secondary School. We're finding out about their play for this Christmas season. I'm speaking with Tom Rokeby, who is the drama teacher. Thanks for having us here, Tom.
Thanks for coming by.
Now, I know just a little bit about that. I mean, it was an iconic American classic film, a play, a story written in 1939?
Yeah, Frank Capra's classic film has been a part of many people's holiday season for years. You know, you can't watch too much late night TV without bumping into it. We're excited to bring a live production, an adaptation.
Okay, now talking about a live production adaptation, and this theater group, is this like, how many plays do they do a year? Is this all new students in this one?
This is a course that's open to students from grades 8 to 12, and so some of them will do the entire 5 years. Some of us find us halfway through their high school time, but they're all welcome to be involved in a production in the capacity that fits them best. Most of them want to try on stage, but we also have some designers, costumers, set people, technicians that want to work with lights and sound. It's a course that runs after school. We start off a couple days a week, but right now we're actually working 4 days a week and a weekend as well, because, you know, things are getting close and we got to get busy. So,
when he was saying that the production is this year for Christmas season. I mean, it's a classic. So December
12th and 13th, we'll be doing it in the evening at 7 p.m. And on the 14th, we're trying something new because we think there'll be some appeal to families. We're actually going to be putting a matinee on at 2 p.m. in the afternoon on the Saturday.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
That's excellent. And to get tickets for it, they can just go to the school for it? Or?
Always at the door. We do festival seating only. There's never usually a problem getting in, but I would encourage people to get here a few minutes before 7. And tickets are $5 for students, $10 for adults, and we have a family pass, which is $20, and that's a maximum of 2 adults, and you can bring all the kids that you may happen to know because, you know, we love when kids come to theater.
Well, when we speak to throughout the show today, we'll find out more details about what how many people are involved in this, how many students, how long you've been rehearsing. Just a couple little tidbits, you know, a teaser if anybody hasn't seen the story before. I know Todd says he's never seen it.
Oh.
So just a teaser for us.
Well, this is the story of a young man by the name of George Bailey who grows up in what you might call a typical North American town, Bedford Falls, and he's involved in trying to help people secure mortgages to build their own family homes. And at a certain point he realizes that, or he thinks he may have missed out on a lot of life. And I won't give away the ending, but the process of him finding out involves a fallen angel and getting a chance to see what his life would have looked like had he never been born.
It is a great story. We'll find out more about John Barsby's production later on in Go.
Still to come, learning how to fly a helicopter. Time is precious to a Victoria watch repairman. And who donated that clock on Nanaimo's waterfront?
Hi, I'm Debbie Truman. I'm the General Manager at the Nanaimo Museum. And did you know that this year we celebrated the 159th anniversary of the arrival of the first settlers from England on the Princess Royal, the ship you see behind me. Next year is the 160th, and the descendants of the families that came over on that ship still come back to Nanaimo every year on November 27th. Hope to see you next year to celebrate with us.
It was given a great gift, George, a chance to see what the world would be like without you.
Now wait a minute here.
We're in the multi-purpose room at John Barsby Community School where the Bulldog Theatre Group is performing It's a Wonderful Life. Now, Tom asked me to mention that the multi-purpose room is being renamed to Chandler Hall in memory of a teacher, Bruce Chandler, who passed away this year. He was known to many as Chef. Well, in this edition of Sprott Shaw Hard Learning, Melanie takes to the air in a helicopter.
Hey Ernie, look at that.
Gonna snow again.
What do you mean it's gonna snow again? Look at the headlines.
I know. And I think it's marvelous.
Commander Harry Bailey wins Congressional Medal of Honor.
Connor Edwards, you are one of the stars of It's a Wonderful Life here at John Barsby School. How long have you been rehearsing for this?
I'd say about 2 months or so, maybe a little under.
Is this one of your first performances?
No, this is my 9th performance with Barsby.
Wow, that is impressive. So you're obviously very dedicated. You're sounding great. How do you think you guys, are you ready for opening night on the 12th?
Well, you know, there's always like last minute work to do, right? Like just trying to make sure you know all your lines, you're not paraphrasing, that we have all the props in the set. But I think we're getting there, and it's going to be really good.
Now, It's a Wonderful Life is a classic Christmas story. I know that. Todd doesn't know anything about it, but maybe I'll have to get him to come down and see the play. For anybody else, you know, have you done this story before yourself?
No, I've seen the movie a couple times, but I've never seen it performed.
Yeah, it'd be different than the movie itself. It's a great story. Now, you want to get people to come down here, and you know, anything you want to tell people about it?
Like it's kind of like a play for the whole family, you know. Like there's laughter, there's
There's a lot of movement in it too.
yeah. There's like a lot of movement. There's a really like deep story behind it. And I just think like it's a great Christmas movie, you know? Even though Christmas isn't the main focus, it's still something that many families that I know watch over the holidays.
It is a timeless movie, that's for sure, a timeless play. So we'll be looking forward to seeing a bit more of your performances throughout today's Go Island. Thanks very much for letting us be here.
Oh, you're very welcome, thank you.
Break a leg. Now, time is precious to most of us, and Paul Beilstein met a man down in Victoria. It means it's something very special for him because he almost lost his life at a very young age. We're at John Barsby School, and the students are rehearsing It's a Wonderful Life. Speaking with Tom Ropey, who is the drama teacher, finding out how many kids are involved in this production.
We have about 40 kids involved in this production. They are both on stage and backstage. One of the wonderful things about live theater is that it gives kids an opportunity to engage on whatever level they like. Many of them feel they're natural performers, but some of them like to draw, they're scenic painters, they're technologically inclined, they want to run lighting, soundboards. So we really have something for all kids to get engaged and get involved with.
And I think sometimes people, when they watch a play, they get so involved in that play, they forget that there's all these people in the background.
Oh, it takes a huge team of people to get this to where we are today. We would not be able to do this with just the actors. It's a real team effort. It's one of the things that we really enjoy. It teaches the kids to not just problem solve and to be creative, but to teamwork and aspects that are going to be useful no matter what career field they end up in the future.
There's a lot going on for sure. Now, this is what number of rehearsal and how many more before the first opening night?
We're going to be standing in the middle of a live audience 1 week from today, and so we're a week out. We're having our dress rehearsal this weekend. We have about 5 more kicks at the can before it's time to bring in the families and celebrate all the kids' hard work.
It sounds like it's going pretty good. I haven't heard too many slip-ups back there. So are you thinking they're ready?
Oh, well, you know, directors never think you're ready, but the kids are having fun and they're learning a lot, and it's going to be a fantastic show. It really, I'm so impressed with how these kids have dealt with what is really a long and complicated show. Frank Capra's film is something that you want to treat properly, and from the design out, they've done a really good job of interpreting it in their way.
Okay, sounds great. Well, we'll find out more about it. The first performance is December 12th and the 13th, and a matinee on the 14th. Be sure to check out John Barsby's production of It's a Wonderful Life. Well, something else that's ringing in some Christmas cheer, the Oddfellows clock that's on the waterfront downtown Nanaimo has got some new tunes for the Christmas season. Rayanne LaPlante was there when they unveiled it back in May. We're at John Barsby, and the students are rehearsing for It's a Wonderful Life. That's been today's Go Island. Now, an important community message. Gabriola Island is going to be hosting a community engagement meeting to do with the ferry cuts that have been announced. They've had to change the venue because it's being so popular. So it's still happening on Tuesday, December 10th. It will be at the Gabriola Community Hall. That's the new location on 2200 South Road from 5 to 8 p.m. You can get more information about that from BC Coastal Ferries Community Engagement and to provide feedback at www.coastalferriesengagement.ca, and you can contact Robert Adam. Thanks for watching today's Go Island.
Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network. Clothing supplied by Catwalk Fashions. Kate's Hair and Aesthetics provided by Maffeo Salon.